saying? Like that's a good question to ask to somebody. How do you respond to that? Like, what do you say? All right, sentence it to the funeral home, run away, or sentence my mom crib? Like, how do you answer that?
I don't even remember my answer.
Like, how? That's what I'm saying. Like, like, I don't know the funeral home address.
Yeah, like they talking about we'll send it anywhere you want to send it
So
to.
you gonna mail me to my doorstep? My mom crib?
Yeah, wherever you wrote down on the paper, that's where you going to.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then they'll figure it out. Like, yeah, they pull up probably with a van.
I think I said I want my family to have it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the only really logical answer you can give to that question.
But that's why they asked that question, because if they had a protocol where they were sending someone to after being deceased while incarcerated, you're supposed to go to the morgue or something. No, where you want to go at? We giving you your pick. Like, that's heavy to be. They pull up in front of your mom crib in a meat wagon like your son out there in the van.
Yeah, and to be, you know what I'm saying, that young, going up them joints, change your perspective on a lot of things.
So, you know, you go from Greater Fort, and where do you go up from there?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Camp Hill, and I was in Camp Hill for 3 months.
I want you to give the audience a little insight on, because I've never been upstate. Never, always did, like, I come to the county, had fight a case, whatever, go right back out. I never had to go upstate. I did all my time federal. But I always hear about this Camp Hill. They say how the guards treat you, how you get 1 minute shower or 30, so you got to lather up before. Go ahead and explain how all that is. How was this? How did it fuck with you mentally?
Yeah, Camp Hill was different. Basically, it was this guard. They used to call him body snatching.
A guard called body snatcher.
You'll wake up in the morning, they be like, yo, what's such and such in them at? He in a hole. Just because he had his TV up. Just a little bit.
Send you to segregation housing unit.
Overnight. He was sending people to the hole. If he walked past your cell and he heard your TV, you going to the hole.
Yeah.
You know, but...
The authority, abusive authority. But go ahead.
And then going into basically how you were saying, you literally had to lather up your whole entire body, put your soap on in the cell, come out with a towel on, because the showers was literally seconds. Like, you will only be in the shower long enough to get the soap off your body, and then you got to get back out and make your way back to...
Well, what happened if you don't get out? When they be like, yeah, time
you
up.
going to the hole. Camp Hill was like racist.
So would a guard be outside your cell, your shower, like timing it or something? Like,
They used to be screaming. Like, look, right here is the showers, and this is where the guards is at.
They
in front of the showers.
Oh, they on
and they
deck.
Screaming. And they like, yo, you getting that one, you. And basically, like, as soon as you get in there, they like, you got 10 seconds.
Wow. I just stepped foot in, I didn't even turn the water on.
The water already be on.
Oh, so it's already on.
Listen, they just got that joint running.
But do you hear the magnitude of what you saying? I want everybody to get this, man. You got to lather up in your cell, meaning get your rag soapy, lather up, put a towel on, and go to the shower just to rinse off, to get a decent, and that ain't even really a decent wash if you ask me.
Yeah,
it's the best you gonna get.
Yeah, like you're not gonna have time to really just like really digest that you actually in the shower. It's like soon as you get in, once you get that soap off of you, you know what I mean? You grabbing your towel for real and trying to get back out. Just to avoid going to the hole like you're doing something wrong by getting in the shower.
And you said they racist. What made you think that they was racist? What happened that made you think that?
Everybody know that. But basically, so how they operate is like is like it's in them. Like, you just see it. You ain't even gotta like have a racist encounter to know how racist it is.
Wow.
They postures, how they talking.
Yeah,
the way they
everything
look
about
at you.
them. Everything. They hillbillies. They from like in the hills.
They
So,
looking at you. They
you
talking
know,
to you.
Yeah.
Boy.
They talking crazy. They say stuff that they didn't hide it. Yeah.
So they just saying they come get over there, boy.
No.
That's what he said. He told me they said they called
I mean,
you a
they
boy.
would do that, but you know, yeah, it's like a parent. You kind of you could feel that energy like when you're around somebody like that. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
And then it's numerous. It ain't like it's just one. You got numerous guards just projecting this energy off of them.
Yeah, and this was back in 2007. You know what I mean? And I was actually happy.
20 years ago.
Yeah, I was actually happy that they had Islamic classes there.
Oh, they had that there.
I was a little bit surprised.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
He was there for, you said, 3 months?
3 months. Yeah.
Mm. So, but what's this powder? They say they thought you gotta put this powder soap on or something like that.
It's
No, that's-
not powder soap.
yeah.
It just look like you got a bunch of powder on you.
Oh wow.
So say if you lather your body up just with dry soap, basically, or just you wet the soap a little bit and get it all on your body, it just look like you could see it like wax.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And they stand right there in front of this because this is a visual for the young guys who are here breaking law. Anybody breaking law, you stand in front of a shower. You in the shower. And it's a grown man standing there looking at you, watch out while you naked,
Monitoring you, trying to rush you out that jump.
looking at it's invading your privacy. Just looking at your outer and everything is there. He just sits in there. Hurry up.
Scream.
And you see that they all ain't intact from the episode that we did the other day where the officer got locked up. He's taking pictures of the inmates' genitals and sending it to his staff members. So yeah, this is the shit that they be on in there, bro. You ass naked, you thinking you doing a regular shower or pat down and he flicking you up. That's crazy, bro. Beyond.
Wow. And you probably never can get used to that. That right there.
The one thing that
I'm used to it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna keep it 100. The one thing I never ever got used to, no matter how many times I had to go through it, no matter how many visits I went through, was that cavity search, man. I hated it.
Explain to them what a cavity search is.
Basically, look, you get naked, and then they ask you to spread your cheeks, man,
And do some form of cough
and
squat,
cough.
because
Yeah,
they
cough
wanted to
and squat.
they wanted to constrict. That if it constricts and you're holding something in that cavity, it will remove itself.
And this is
For
is
real.
this is
You laughing?
literally
This is real.
I'm listening to them. I'm just
yeah,
saying
this
so
is
crazy.
literally every time. Like if you go on a visit, this is going to happen.
When you come off the visit,
Yeah,
this is what's going to happen.
this is just normal protocol, and people got so used to it that they be in there laughing and joking with the staff that's telling them to squat and cough.
That's me. That's me though, Russ. I told him one time up here, right? The police say a shooting happened out here right now. Somebody running this building that did it. Police say, damn, they went on the third floor, came up in here while we shooting right now. Busting the door. Boom, everybody. Strip, give them strip. While y'all looking like, what you mean strip? What you mean strip? We was just in here recording. And y'all look back at me to see if I hear what they say. I'm ass naked like this.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I'm like this, but this is how it fucked me up though, bro.
Yeah,
It would conform to you. Like, I don't want to strip in front of no man, but it's nothing to me now. Like you have took my shyness away of being, you know what I mean, you supposed to have a little shyness with you, like, damn, man, I'm naked all around these. I had that no more. They have destroyed that in me.
yeah. Every shakedown, every shakedown.
You
gotta do.
stripping for damn near everything, bro. They come in, yeah, we going straight, you know, step back until you take
Yeah.
all that off. Take it off. Y'all talking about some ass naked socks. Ain't no just drop your drawers, wiggle them. No, take that. I want to see them. They feeling your ain't nothing in the drawers. But you just want to humiliate me. But go ahead, Russ, man. I don't want to, you know what I mean? It's all about you today because I'm getting emotional now because that shit is real, bro.
Yeah,
They'll take you in there and strip you of your pride, man.
So you can't appeal 3 months. You leave there, and I'm assuming what jail you went to next.
I went to Fars,
And that was your home jail?
SCI Fars. Yep.
Mm.
They just opened that jail up in 06. I got there in 07.
I heard they had video games and stuff up there. Is that true?
Not when I was there.
All right. Somebody, that probably wasn't far as one of the juvenile upstate joints. They said they had like Nintendos or Xbox.
Yeah,
or
like in
some
the
shit.
juvenile joints, they had stuff like that. But
Mm.
when I got to Fars, it was wild, man. Like, I guess all of the county beefs led to upstate, led to Fars. So, yeah, that stuff was going on up there.
So you get there, it's like, wow, they already getting it, stabbings and all
Yeah.
types of stuff going on.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
you just coming through like, dang. So how long? Well, you got to get adjusted to that too, because now you're upstate, and the counties, I'm assuming is a little different because it's like more compact.
Compressed.
Yeah,
Confined.
But in upstate, the jail is huge.
You just want to it's the same thing like the county. The county is huge, but you're segregated to certain blocks.
yeah.
Right.
Upstate or in the feds,
I call the county an island, like
Yeah.
Gilligan's Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there's no way off of this island. Like,
Exactly.
you just here. Unless you going on a visit, this is the only time
That's
you're
it.
going to really get off of the block.
See, whereas upstate or in the feds, up top, you out. It's an open compound. Everybody is mingling together.
Yeah.
Regardless of how many units you got, rec yard. You don't got well, you got a little ass rec yard in the counties, but that ain't no rec yard for real. That's I like to call that what a goddamn
A pie yard. That's what they call
a
it.
pod yard. That ain't no rec yard.
So now you're at Forest, right? You get there, the violence is at an all-time high. How did you adjust to the violence that transition from the county to the upstate? How did you adjust?
I was already kind of adjusted to the violence because I done seen so much of it just in the county and everything else. I just was like, I just stayed and, I just did my own thing type stuff.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But as far as like adjusting to the violence, it's like it was still happening. Like it was going on. It was going down.
What was that moment for you that's, like we have the I arrived moment, like the moment that something happened, like when you got there at Forest, I was like, damn, this is crazy. What
in
happened that you
jail
saw?
now.
Yeah. I think when I first seen somebody get fire rescued out, basically they had
Tell
to
them what fire rescue is, though. Not to cut you off, because a lot of people don't know what that is.
So a fire rescue is basically if somebody gets stabbed up real bad, the helicopter come in, put them on a joint like on the movies. You know what I'm saying? Put them on a stretcher and fly them out like that.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized, there's people up here that's probably not going to never go back, like that's going to die in this joint.
So to see that happen, and the person was laying there possibly lifeless, and he had to get fire rescue out of the building, that make you put your guard up a lot more, get you more focused, more aware than you already are, because you've seen that firsthand.
Right.
So for you, just being in there and now seeing that, is like, damn, I gotta really, really focus, man.
Absolutely. So, I guess like just different places I go, people just naturally like be cool with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people either call me Bruce Lee or Uncle Russ. So it wasn't like I had issues with people. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have issues in the jail. Nobody like wanted to stab me or none of that. So I knew that I was cool just because of how I carried myself. You know what I'm saying? And when stuff got on, if it wasn't nobody immediate to me, I mind my business.
Yeah.
That's what jail make you do naturally. Like you could have a cellie, right? And y'all could be cellies for like 7-8 months. And y'all never have a personal conversation. Everything is about something that was on TV or it was about just whatever. Because like you never really want to ask him about his personal life, and same thing, it got to just happen naturally to where it's just like a natural open up, like yeah, this and that, blah blah blah. But I think that's where I kind of like I had to like open that wall back up, because that's how I came home. It was hard for me to open up to anybody. Like you shut down in them joints.
So you in there with a celly, and y'all just you really don't even know nothing really about this person other than that y'all in this cell together.
Nope.
Wow.
Never ask him no questions or nothing. Wait for him to say whatever he want to say, and then still not ask questions. Just be like, oh, that's crazy.
You mentioned something about